Hello Gemini, welcome, it's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. Thank you for joining me. This is your reading for the 10th to the 16th of January 2022 or thereabouts. It could resonate a little bit beyond that. I hope you're all doing well wherever you are. It's quite chilly here in the middle of England in the UK. It's been trying to snow and we've had some sleet and rain. But I'm quite warm and cosy in the hut down the bottom of the garden where I do my reading, so I'm fine. Looking forward to doing your reading, Gemini. All right, now it is a general reading, Gemini, so please take what resonates, leave behind anything that doesn't resonate with you. It'll be for somebody else. All right, so what have we got for Gemini, please? 10th to the 16th of January 2022. What's important for Gemini to be aware of or to consider at this time? Alright Gemini, we've got number 45 and this talks about manipulation, control, role-playing. Can refer to somebody wearing a mask, somebody who likes to be in control. Sometimes it can be about somebody in need, somebody who needs to take control of a situation, control of their story. So, but let's see. And number 5, we have flight of fancy, taking a leap of faith. Taking the next step, perhaps, with a situation. All right, so let's see then. Get into the tarot and see what tarot has to say for you. All right, so what does Gemini need to know at this time, please? Spirit, guides, angels. What's important for Gemini to consider at this time? What does Gemini need to know? What's important for Gemini to consider at this time? Right, we have the heart of your reading, the root of the matter, past influences, what's on your mind at the moment, the future going forward, and then something else your guides would like to say to you at this time. And at the bottom of the deck we have the sun. This is about a fantastic opportunity, joy, happiness, but right at the beginning of something. We see the sun shining behind the child on the horse. This is something brand new. But it has great promise. The sun is the most optimistic card. It's a major arcana in tarot. So it brings a lot of happiness and joy and promise to a reading. It also sheds light on situations as the sun does. It's a giver of light and life. So let's see, I'll just put that to one side at the moment. It could be, well, bear with me, just make sure they're all in the right, they're all the right way. Okay. Right, could be clarify all of the cards on the table, please, for Gemini. Clarify all of the cards on the table, please, for Gemini. Alright Gemini, we have the world. That's interesting, the world has been coming out quite consistently with the readings I've been doing at this time. So very much completion. There's a completion of an old cycle here for your Gemini. getting ready for a new cycle to begin in some area of your life. All right, so I'll just put that to one side. So we've got two major arcanas here, the sun and the world. So two beautiful energies, and we've actually got the sun shining through here, the tree of life for you. Beautiful. All right, Gemini, so what have we got? We have the Queen of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. The Queen of Cups, this could well be representing yourself, Gemini, an aspect of yourself, or it's the energy of the Queen of Cups. But the Queen of Cups is very much, you can see she has one foot in the water, but one foot on dry land. So, very much in touch with her emotions, listens to emotions, allows herself to be guided at times by her emotions. And here she is offering her a cup of love and being guided by the full moon here. She's very much in touch with the full moon and the universal energies, very spiritual, very connected. So I do feel this is representing an aspect of yourself. It's not gender specific, Gemini. But this is about you working from your heart center. Perhaps looking at a situation from your heart center, from your emotions. And the clarifier, the Five of Pentacles. And this is an energy of feeling left out in the cold, feeling isolated, feeling alone, not having enough, that sense of lack. The universe is saying there is plenty here. You see all the pentacles in the leaded light window here, ready to be accessed. So there is plenty here, but this is not about what you actually have, practically. This is an energy of how you feel, but how somebody feels. And I feel this is yourself working from your heart center, thinking about somebody who is feeling quite isolated and out on a limb, that you are offering your cup of love to. At the root of this is the Six of Swords and the Three of Rods. So at the root of this is, the Six of Swords is very much about moving on, either mentally, emotionally, or physically, or a combination. But it's moving on from troubled waters, gradually moving on into calmer waters, looking for dry land, if you like. So this has been happening for some of you. And yes, they clarify the Three of Rods, Three of Wands. Looking for the opportunity, having put a lot of hard work and planning into something, and then waiting for an opportunity to come in. But it meant moving on from one situation to another. But looking for the positivity, the positive opportunity in that. So that's already happened, because that's at the root of this situation. And the past influences are the King of Cups now and Judgment. Alright, so again, the King of Cups is very much in his element, he's on his throne here. It's above the emotions, above the water of his emotions, and looking at something clearly, but from his heart centre, but giving it some clear thought, bringing his wisdom into this situation. It's very kind, caring, nurturing energy. And the clarifier is Judgment. So there's been a judgment call that's happened in the recent past, and it's connected to the King of Cups making a decision for a rebirth. I feel it's some form of a rebirth, a new opportunity, casting away your cloak of doubt, of insecurity, and heading for better times, heading for what the sun here has to offer. And this is a past influence, but not allowing your emotions to get control, but working from your heart center, looking at a time of rebirth, considering the past mistakes, what went well, what didn't go so well in the past, and going forward with more clarity, but still from your heart center here. And of course that's led on to the current situation as the Queen of Cups, and I feel it's something to do with somebody who has a Five of Pentacles energy. So as you've been moving on, as something's been moving on, and I feel it's yourself, looking for new opportunities, waiting for new opportunities to come in, a time of rebirth, but you've still very much working from your heart center, because we've had the world, haven't we? It's a completion of an old cycle, ready for a new cycle to begin. The sun, some fabulous energies on the table. So what are you thinking about? You're thinking about the Two of Pentacles and Two of Cups. What's on your mind? The Two of Pentacles, this is making a decision between two options, or definitely more than one option. We see the boats here in the back. They've got the storm going on in the background here, and the boats are in the choppy waters. Some of them might be, one of them may be sinking, but certainly very difficult navigating your way forward on the sea when it's a storm brewing. And I feel this is what you're thinking about. There's some form of a storm brewing here, and there's something up in the air. There's a few things up in the air at the moment, and it may be that a difficult decision to be made, but it's difficult to know which way to go here, and it's to do with a relationship. It could be an intimate relationship. It could be a very close friendship. It could be work colleagues who are close on the same page. And this is the decision, the choice here that's to be made. It's to do with a relationship of some sort, and a decision to be made. Going forward, we have the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Rods. The Ace of Wands is a new opportunity, shedding the old leaves, letting something go to make way for new growth. So we've got the sun, the beautiful sun shining here, that brings light, creativity, energy and passion to this new opportunity, new beginning. And there's some form of a void, a chasm that's going to be healed, but it's something new and exciting coming in, a new opportunity. But the clarifier is the Ten of Rods, and yes, this is releasing some form of burden, responsibility, moving on from the dark clouds, moving on from feeling hemmed in. Something has had you hemmed in and cornered. But when the Ten of Rods comes forward, it's saying that this is going to be released. And it's going to be released because you're going to allow some old growth to go and make way for some new growth, a new opportunity. But it would mean taking action to grasp the opportunity that's coming in. And that would mean releasing some form of a burden and responsibility. So what would your guides like to say to you, Gemini? Well, we have the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Rods. Of course, the King of Pentacles, this is somebody very much at the top of their game, sitting on their throne. Very much an earth energy, a grounded energy. Somebody who's very good with money, managing money, bringing money to the table. Could be an employer, doesn't have to be. Could be somebody connected to yourself, or it's purely the energy of the King of Pentacles, Gemini. Could be representing yourself to do with finances in some way. So take it how it resonates with you, but the clarifier is the Ace of Rods. And of course the rods and the wands are the same energy, and we've already had the Ace of Wands going forward. So here it is again, and it's something to do with money, work or career, career. And it's walking is a bit of a balancing act, this is. And of course we've already seen the need for balance. There's things up in the air at the moment. I need to make a decision between two options. And here it is, walking from one environment across this rod to another environment here. It's a bit of a balancing act, feels a bit precarious at times. But it looks like you're very skilled and you're very able to make this move. I feel it's going to be very rewarding. It's going to be a new opportunity. I feel for some of you it's to do with work and career. But it means action to be taken on your behalf, Gemini. You would have to leave an environment to go to a new environment here. But it's a very new and exciting opportunity. So I feel, so far as the first two cards, I feel this is about you taking control of your life story, and taking the first step in a new direction. Right, could we have two final messages for Gemini, please, for the 10th to the 16th of January 2022 for Gemini? What else does Gemini need to know, please? What else? Okay, here we go. We've got transformation, a fresh new way of living emerges, and rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. Transformation, this is the phoenix rising up from the ashes now. A fresh new way of living emerges. This is your new opportunity. This is the Ace of Wands energy. A new, passionate, vibrant, new beginning, new opportunity, rising up anew. Transformation energies. Fantastic. And we've seen that with the world, haven't we? So beautiful energies here. And we had judgment in the recent past. So rainbow blessings. So at the minute you can't see the blessings where it's a little bit dark where you are, but you've just got to go a bit further and take action, and there's rainbow blessings waiting for you. Ready to shower your life, Gemini. So beautiful reading, lovely message coming out for you, Gemini. But so I'm going to leave it there. This is your reading, but good luck going forward, and until next time, bye bye for now.